Hello YouTube! Today I'm starting a series of videos about my journey to minimalism. The reason of starting this here is actually quite easy. I want more people to be aware of their consumerism behavior. Maybe it can sound a little bit cheesy, but I really want to make the world a better place. This topic of minimalism and limiting my possessions started for me in 2017. I was 19 years old, started just to live alone, away from my parents in another country. In my head that days, I had a crazy mix of feelings and hormones. I finally let my parents home with really strict rules, I found a boyfriend, and I finally felt that freedom, this special feeling, real one. I wanted to become as much independent from my family as I can and as soon as it was possible. That's why I was working on different jobs, like for example a bartender, a sales manager, office manager, even a cleaning lady. And of course you don't get the huge salary from this type of jobs, especially when you're just starting out. But even this money I was spending not really wisely. As soon as I got crispy salary, and yeah, that was the time when you get salary in real paper, I went to the main shopping street in Prague and I bought myself everything I wanted. Fast food, tech, makeup, latest fashion things, like for example this freaking glittery socks, like if you remember it. Zara was my sanctuary that days, and Sephora was my kind of therapy. You can't imagine how much crappy stuff I was buying just because I liked it on the mannequin. Sometimes I even didn't try it on in the shop. And in the end of the day, when I was back home with all that stuff, I was experiencing crazy dopamine hit because I was thinking like, oh, tomorrow I will go to the school or to college or to the work and everyone will see me in the new dress, everyone will see my unique style, I was always craving for attention, I need to admit. This feeling stayed with me maybe for one day, but after it was followed with a crazy feeling of guilt and emptiness. This high highs and low lows, this roller coaster brought me to the vicious cycle. I was buying stuff that I don't need to fill the hole inside me, but this hole just got bigger and bigger with every dollar I spent. This just felt not right because it was the time when ecological green movement increased a lot, and I was so guilty to overconsume. Because imagine, everyone around you try to use less things, less plastic, try to recycle, and you just buy 5 different lipsticks or 3 trench coats in one season. But we all know that every problem has a solution when you need it. So I came across the video on YouTube where 2 guys were talking about minimalism. This video right here. These guys, Joshua and Ryan, had the same feelings and the same anxiety and the same depression episodes, the same as I did. And many of us, I believe, do.
We started consuming less so we could start living more.
So I dive deep into the rabbit hole of minimalism. I watched a lot of documentaries, I watched a lot of videos on their channel, I also read their book that they wrote. It's a really nice book, I recommend it to the people who just started with minimalism and they need some guidelines. We are born in the society that consume more than anywhere in history. For my parents, for example, to buy a toy and to have a toy in their childhood was a luxury. I, in my childhood, had maybe like 4-5 different Barbies and a lot of plush toys, and for my kids I can buy even more. My grandparents ate really simple food, most of which was grown in their village or in their town, and we now can eat food that come overseas with a freaking plane. I can go in the shop 5 minutes from here and buy myself papaya or mango for breakfast. And these fruits were grown thousands of kilometers from here. It's mind-blowing. We live in a crazy oversaturated world in the 21st century. We're almost not able to divide our wants and needs, real wants and needs, from modern hot topics and fashion trends. Like for example, do I really need to buy this newest Fenty Beauty foundation for my skin, or it's just the advertising telling me that? But the main point is that consumerism doesn't make us happier. We need to find a solution how to stay in healthy relationships with our possessions. It was written in the book, happiness comes from within, from inside yourself, from living a meaningful life. Minimalism is a tool we use to live a meaningful life. I'm filming outside right now and it's crazy raining. Look at this. You cannot see anything. It's so beautiful. Sorry, I needed to change the location, it got crazy windy outside. So long 5 years ago, when I just started my minimalism journey, I really found myself in a better place. I started to feel much better and better every day. I cut out all my impulsive purchases. With time, I stopped my shopping days. I started to declutter more and donate more. It was a really long journey till today, and now I have things only that bring me joy. All my possessions, I think I can really fit in 3 big suitcases. All my things go well together. I no longer need to buy new shoes to complement new dress that I will wear maybe once for a special occasion. Even now, when I'm choosing a new wedding dress for my wedding, I choose this one that I can wear more in the normal life and everyday life. This shift of perspective from consumerism, crazy consumerism, to the minimalism freed a lot of mental space for me. I started to create more art. I started to go to therapy. I finally had time for this, mental energy for this, and also money. Now I want to share all my knowledge that I picked up about minimalism in this channel. Perhaps it will be helpful for someone else, not only for me. And I know that many creators on this platform already talking about minimalism for maybe like 8 years, but we all have different perspectives on this topic, and we all have different experiences and different thoughts. I also really enjoy to watch these channels about minimalism. I will link all links in description down below, so you can also check this out. So please share some love in the comments if you support this minimalism series that I create. You might also like this video that I'm talking about my minimalistic bullet journal setup, and I will see you in the next video next week. Bye!